Welcome to the channel. We're in Berea, Ohio today, and we got some monstrous buildings I'm going to show you. And we're going to start with this one. And I'm not sure if it's a church still or what it is, but we're going to look on this sign and find out. But it goes down through here and out through there. And it's a big old building. But yeah, it's still a church. It was founded in 1885. Something about opposed to slavery and their desire for a church with full local sanctuary in 1869. Ain't that cool? But anyways, guys, I'll pull it up for a minute and let's pull it on your TV and read it if you put it on your TV. Very cool. All right, guys, we're gonna move around. And there's the post office. I don't know if it's a historical building or not. Looks pretty old. There's Old Glory flying in the air like she should. I always like to put light on the flag for our beautiful country. But I got a monstrous building coming up, and I don't know how we're gonna do it to where you guys can see the magnitude of how big this place is. But just be patient with me. I'm kind of slow walking today, but we will get there. But we'll show you around as we come down through. And we may have to go back and forth on the side of the road like we normally do. But that's all right. We'll do it. It's evidently some kind of college. Not sure exactly what. Like I said before, I don't do any history on the places I do. I just come out and film them. And you can see that place right there. Very cool. But up here's the building I'm going to show you. There's two of them. And then we'll get further downtown and all that. But here's one of them right here, guys. That is a monster of a building. And it says something on front of it. I'm going to try to get a little closer. I'll show you the sign. That way you guys can read it yourselves as well. All right, here's the little sign thing on it. And I'll bring it up where you guys can read it good. There you go. Right there. But here it is. It is the Baldwin Wallace College Memorial Building is the name of it. And there it is, guys. It's monstrous. All right, the next one's a cool looking building. Look at that one, guys. That is awesome. And we're gonna go on down and see what else we can see after we get these buildings. I just had to show you when I seen these. I'm probably gonna have to cross the road to get this one, but look at the windows of that church. Ain't that beautiful? Or part of the college, probably. It's got a plaque thing out here, and we'll see what it says on it. It's a chapel. And this says it was built in 1953. But that is massive and awesome. I don't know if we could look in or not. Probably not. But very cool looking place. And it is big. But I'm gonna cross the road and show you. Here's a neat looking building. Look at that one, guys. Very cool. Very neat looking. Look at that. That's an Odie for sure. And I don't know when that's built, but that's part of their dorms. So we won't be bothering that, but that's part of their dorms. It's a resident hall. Do you see that sign? And that was built in 1872. That church was. And there it is, guys. Pretty cool. All right. Now we're gonna walk back to my car and we're gonna go see more stuff. So give me just a few. And I was going to tell you, I found a plaque on that newer part of the church, this first church we looked at, and that part right there was built on in 1968, just to let you know. Okay guys, we just went into the Donut Social, and they're not open to 3 o'clock, but they have live bands on Monday. If you're interested, it starts at 7 p.m. She said. Very nice place. They give me a free Coke. That was nice of them. But so far, we're going to look around and see what we got here. Looks like they've redone a lot of the front area here in Berea. Of course, I don't know what it looked like before. So we're just going to browse around and see what all we see. We'll just walk around and see what we see. Looks like you got some kind of garage right there. And you got across the road over there, looks like you're going to have in that old building, you're going to have Mike's Bar and Grill. And he's open for business now. And the place to give me the free soda, they're open at 3 o'clock. And their live music starts at 7. If you're interested and you're in this area. There's Tire Choice. You need tires. But there's a cool looking building. Looks like it was a house at one time and they built onto it and made it into all the whatever that is. And it goes the way down to there. Very cool. And then these, I'm assuming they were old buildings at one time. And they've made them into new buildings. And you got El Tacos there. It's a Mexican bar and grill. Pretty good sized building. Next you got a salon front and center in the green and tan type building right there next to it. And next you got Boss Chick Beer, I think it says, if I'm reading that right, in the next green part right there. Then you got Dave's Cosmetics and Subs in the next place right there to the other half of the green and gray building. The next little piece and that little brick part right here where it's off-centered, that's going to be Papa John's Pizza. The next is going to be BW Baldwin and Wallace University in that part. Excuse me guys. Next you're going to have Starbucks and that green and gray building right there. And then you're going to have the buzz on from drinking that coffee, it says. See the B? You're going to get your buzz on from drinking a cappuccino. Next, you got BW Shop. It looks like a clothing and shoe shop, and that one right there. And then least but not last, on that side, you're going to have US Bank. All right, guys. We're going to turn around and catch this up from where we're at. And then we'll go on down, because there is more to look at down there. And this is the main little drag in Berea, down in the downtown part. And that's going to be a musical art building, that big old gray building right there. And that's part of the college, I'm assuming. And we're going to try to get across the road without getting killed. I don't think people realize that people got to walk away anymore. But that is the arts building. Very cool. Okay, and there's what we just come out of over there. That's one of the places. It's across the same road. Then you got Kickforce Collectibles next in that part of the building. And that is one of the old buildings. They just put new fronts on them. Next to them, you got the place to give me the free Coke. Front Street Social. And the next part right there where that gray car is, right behind it, and that door is what that is. And the next old building, you got a Quad Star. I don't want to say that next name because I know I'm going to mess it up. And then the last one too, Luna, on the end out there. Very cool. All right, guys, we're going to move on down, see what else we can see while we're here in Berea, Ohio. It's a pretty neat little place so far. So we're going to see what else we can find down through here. Probably take another more sip of the Coke. He said he was afraid to hand it out to me because it'd be flat. He was right, it's about half. But that's all right, I don't care. Won't be the first time or the last time I probably drink some flat Coke. Yeah, here's this building, guys. It is a big old building. Big old building. See what it says above the door. It's the Arts Building. You can read it right above the door. Brown door. All right, guys, we're gonna move on down. Over there, I don't know if they made the apartments for the kids in college or what that is. I don't see any names or no dates on the old buildings or anything, so I don't know. I'd be afraid to say. I would even be afraid to say that's old buildings. I don't know. It's just what's on this street. I'll just say it that way. How's that, guys? That way, I'm not telling you something that ain't right. Because I don't know exactly what that is. But I'm just showing it to you so you can see it. What all's here. All right. You guys got to see that. It goes on down to right there at the corner. I just got to remember where I left my car. I do forget occasionally where I park. I got to push a button here to get across the road. It looks like you can tell it's definitely got something to do with college because most of the businesses here are bars. I'm going to step across the street and I'll show you what we just walked down by and you didn't get to see it. Yeah, I'm going to say that's an apartments because it's got little numbers on them. So I'm going to say that's apartments. I might be wrong. But here's what was on the side where we just come down through. Looks like you got Dick's Bakery. Not sure what that is. And then you got Suburban Clock in that last little piece. All right, guys, we're gonna move on. We're just taking a walk through Berea. I hope they have Uber in case I need to call get back to my car. No, just kidding, guys. Here's the end building. Now that is one of the old buildings for sure. That is the Cornerstone Brewing Company. See, that's what I was saying about being a little bit, maybe a town of bars and stuff. Here's behind these buildings. Looks pretty neat down through there. A little place to sit, little bridges. Very cool. All right, guys, we're gonna cross. Well, we're gonna wait and see what this car is doing first before it runs over us. I'm gonna go right through here, take a shortcut. Next building, I don't know how you pronounce that. Is that Indio? I'm not sure. If I said it wrong, please forgive me. All right. Next, we got Sweet Mango. Right there in this white and burgundy building. Then we got some dude standing here with a gun. Right here. And it says 1861 to 1865. And I'm going to say that's probably the Civil War, considering what them years is. But there it is, guys. There's a statue. And there's the date. And right in there is what it says. All right. Next we have, it's an INMD clinic, but it's the old Wright building. Very cool. Next we have the Bank of Berea, and that is the MCMXXII building or whatever. I'm not sure how you say that. It may be Roman noodles and numbers, noodles. You can tell where my mind is, hungry. The next building is right there, that little one. Very cool. And what is that, Igloo? The yogurt and treats place. That sounds good. A yogurt. That's cool. Then you got the Blue Star Memorial, and it's a tribute to the armed forces who defends the United States of America. That's awesome. Very cool. All right, then last but least on that side, you have Huntington Bank. Very cool looking place. And this is what the memorial is right here. I'm assuming it's the clock tower. It's got the bells in it and stuff. It's got a little canyon right over here. Very cool. It's got a plaque right over here we're going to pull up where you can read. Here we go, guys. World War I is what he served in and defended. Okay, very cool. So that's awesome. Now that tribute down there might be to somebody else, and this might be to somebody else too. I don't know. Don't know. I was just showing you what I see, guys. And here you got an eagle. It says Honor Row, and it has names listed on it. Very cool. It looks like they're honoring everybody that served. That is very awesome. And across the road is something else, and I'm not sure what that is. We're going to go over there and look and see what that is too. So we're going to cross again one more time right here and see what this is, guys. Because you know me, if there's something out, I'm going to be nosy and I got to go see. So before the cars take off, let's go see what it is. It's Heritage Park. It was constructed through the generosity of these people. Very cool. And that young guy can get in there, you just gotta have to zoom on it. Not sure exactly what this is, but there's something established in 2006. We'll just pull it up. And I think we're gonna hear some horns and stuff in a minute, so just to let you know before they blast our ears. And then we'll get this right here. It does have people's pictures up on there, but I doubt we'll be able to pull them up enough where you can see them. But here they are, guys. And there's what it says. Alright, and then we'll move over and get the rest of them. Looks like some of them you can't see too well, but sorry about the shaking, guys. It's like in the 30s, plus I shake anyways, and I am so sorry. I got a gimbal to help with the shaking, but for some reason that one's falling off. It wants to throw my camera upside down, and I don't know how to record upside down, so I only get half of what I'm recording, so I normally don't use it. And here's the other side. It's got Berea something right there. I can't tell with the red light. Then it's got Domino's right there next to it. And just newer shops. And we're fixing to get our ears blasted if we don't go the other way. But this is the main little drag down in Berea. Figured I'd come and show it to you. Ain't much more to look at right here, not that I see. There might be stuff down the back roads I'm gonna ride around for a minute to see. And if it is, we'll add it in the video. If not, then we'll close it out directly. But just hang on, guys. All right, guys, I'm gonna show you a few houses that's kind of like in the area. There's one. There's another one. There's another one right there. Then you got a cool looking one right behind me. It really looks nice. Right here. And then I like the one that's on down right here. I'm gonna show you a couple more different styles they got here that's different than some of my other videos. Like that one over there, the blue and white one. That is unique. You can see it. I'll go on up here where you can see it a little better. See how the porch is on that one? That's very cool. And you got a little off room on the side. Very awesome. And then you got this awesome looking green one behind me. Look at that one, guys. That's a very nice looking house. And there's just different styles down in here. Pretty nice neighborhood. Looks like a nice little town. They don't have a lot of businesses that I would be interested in, but you know, if you're a college kid and you like going to the clubs, looks like they did have a few bars and grills down on the main stretch. I mean, you know, I did want to show you in this building right up here. We'll get around to the front of it in a minute. And it's going to be the fire station. I don't know what year it was built, but it was a cool looking building. I figured we'd add it in the video. And after that, guys, I'll probably end it because that's about all there is here in Berea, Ohio. A lot of traffic. It is a busy little town. There goes the police. But it's a neat little building. Figured I'd show you the front of the fire hall. And you can see where we're at. Here's the name of it right here. Right here, guys. All right. And it's a busy little town. I wanted to show you the building. There's more Old Glory flying in there like she should. Awesome. This is a neat looking fire station. See, I don't know what year it was built, but it is awesome. They could probably use a parking lot. If anybody wants to donate a bunch of money to them, it looks like they could stay in a parking lot. But here's the front of it. You guys want to see it? Very cool. Very awesome. I wanted to show you this real old house next to it. It's empty, but boy, it's an old one, and it is cool. Look at that one, guys. That one is awesome. Man had that and had it redone. New porches and stuff put on it. That'd be a neat little house. Look at that. That is very cool. And I would say that's probably late 1800s. It don't have a date on above the door, but that thing is old. That is an awesome looking building. But anyways, guys, I'm going to end it from Berea, Ohio. Please share, like, and subscribe to the video if you ain't. And thanks for watching. Appreciate all the subscribers so far. And peace. I'm out of here.